Hall in Omaha, and there's only really room for 5 guests, and right now we only have 3. We have the availability to kind of be a little creative sometimes. We've got plenty of food, of course. We get more food than we sometimes know what to do with. But that's pretty ordinary in some ways in our house. Also, many of our guests cook, which is a gift to me. So I don't have to do it. I can do other things. A lot of times, I find in this parable generosity, but unexpected generosity. Just totally out of the blue. Not expected at all. And when I go to Holy Family Church on Sunday, where I play music, and periodically there are people that unexpectedly just hand me a check. I immediately come home and tell guys we're going out to lunch. Yes, I know I got to pay the bills. But it's the unexpected generosity that, let's go out to lunch. Because it really needs to be lavished on them. I really do believe that. Lavish is the word I really try to do. Lavish in other ways. To me, one of the corporal works of mercy is bowling. or movies, or picnics, or in a couple weeks I'm going camping with a couple former guests that I had to kick out of the house. Because they just didn't manage and they were in their bigger shelters, but we're going camping. It's those unexpected generosity.
A message that I see is in the little tiny part of this parable where the people at 5 o'clock are asked by the owner, why are you here? Why aren't you in the vineyard? You can work. There's work with dignity out there. Get out there and do it. Because I feel like there's so much work without dignity in our society, and there are so many people who are waiting for that call to say, there is work with dignity and we can do it. Let's go do it together. And that was a beautiful reminder of that.
A personal reflection in my time as a worker is that our guests, or anyone who's marginalized for that matter, is a mirror through which we see ourselves more clearly. Our own vulnerabilities, our own capacity to love, to give, our own capacity to receive unexpectedly, and the frailty and the things that we're still working through. And in the second reading from James, we're told that to be religious without acting on it, without shaking stuff up, without changing things, is like looking at yourself in the mirror and forgetting what you look like. And I think of the analogy of our guests, our community members, the police officer at the action, as the mirror through which we're seeing ourselves. And maybe without those reminders, without the experience of the other, through the work that we do and the situations we put ourselves in, maybe I wouldn't forget what I look like, but maybe I'd forget what God looks like, because it is those experiences, those feelings that explain that to me, that complete the picture.